Vice President Kamala Harris at last spoke publicly on what is happening in Afghanistan as Americans and Afghans try to exit the country due to the Taliban's swift takeover, but she refused to weigh in on the US governor's decision making that led to the current situation. During an appearance, both leaders were asked about the US withdrawal and evacuation process, with Harris being asked what she thinks went wrong. So I understand and appreciate why you asked the question, and I think there's going to be plenty of time to analyze what has happened and what has taken place in the context of the withdrawal from Afghanistan, the Vice President said. But right now we are singularly focused on evacuating American citizens, Afghans who worked with us, and Afghans who are vulnerable, including women and children. Harris added that we have a responsibility and we feel a deep commitment to making sure that folks who helped us are safe. The Vice President went on to praise President Biden for having shown great emotions in expressing sadness about some of the images we have seen, but reiterated that the US cannot be distracted in any way from what must be our primary mission right now, which is evacuating people from the region who deserve to be evacuated. Later on, Harris was again asked about the withdrawal from Afghanistan, specifically whether or not she agreed with the steps taken in making the decisions, even if the results were not what were planned. The Vice President said that there will be and should be a robust analysis of what has happened, but repeated that right now there is no question that our focus has to be on evacuating American citizens. Lee was asked about American credibility in light of current events and said that what happened next will be the key for how the US is perceived in the world. What will influence perception of US resolve and commitment to the region will be what the US does going forward, how it repositions itself in the region, how it engages its broad range of friends and partners and allies in the region, and how it continues the fight against terrorism, Lee said.